Some of the key features of Algomojo, you can customize what is that you want to trade in the Algomojo platform itself. Like mm, you can define what is that you want to trade, whether it is equities or futures or options. You need not have to do any of these things in uh, the charting platform. You can set all the trading parameters in Algomojo itself, whether it is equities that you want to trade, or futures you want to trade, or options you want to trade. Yes, we have integrated with Zerodha. Of course, we'll come to that Zerodha API shortly. Yeah. Also, you can say that okay, whether if you are an option trader, you would like to dynamically choose the ATM, ITM, or OTM at the point of order placement. The system will allow you to choose dynamically any of these. We provide up to 20 strikes in the money and 20 strikes out of the money for Nifty, Bank Nifty, and Fin Nifty strike prices. So you can choose what is that you want to trade in terms of option, or if you have a specific option symbol to be traded for the day. For example, you can do that also. So any trades coming during the day, it will take the trades only in that specific strike price that you determine, or it can be selected dynamically by the system also. So most of the users we find are option buyers. However, our system does allow for you to sell options, hedge your positions either by selling option or by buying options also. So you have wide choice, either buying of options, selling options, or hedge buying or hedge selling. Then, if you are passing a huge quantity of orders, which would be beyond the freeze limit set for the indices, our system will take care of placing multiple orders. You need not have to worry about splitting those orders. We do the order splitting and place multiple orders based on the quantity that you set to trade in Algomojo platform itself. For risk management, currently we have target and stop loss, which you can set either in terms of points or in terms of percentage. So, suppose you are an option trader and you've taken a trade for a say for an option at 100 rupees, and your target is at you want to close the position if it comes to 150, or if it hits a stop loss of 10 points. So the price, if the premium comes down to 90, you like to close the position. You can do those kind of settings. Both you can set either in terms of percentage or in terms of points itself. Currently, we don't have the trailing stop loss kind of thing or multiple target kind of facility. Those are facilities that we are working on. It will be enabled going forward. You can also customize the time to start or end the processing of the signals. We have seen a lot of people who would not like to take any trades in the morning volatility. Or the closing time volatility. They would like to wait for the market to stabilize and then take the trades, depending on the strategies. So you can set the start time and end time. And if you are a day trader, you can set what time you want the MIS orders to be closed. Suppose you want to close it earlier to what the broker does the square of, you can do that also. And also an expiry date, if you decide to do the rollovers or close the positions, you can set the time as to when you are positions to be rolled over or closed as such. You can preset all this in the Algomojo platform itself. It is a one-time setting that you need to do. You need not have to worry about doing it every time, every day as such. Once you set these parameters in Algomojo, you are set to place orders against the signal that would be passed from your charting tool. Some of the features continued would be there are rollover options available. Suppose you are a weekly trader or a monthly trader, you can always choose to trade either in the current weekly options or next week's options or monthly options. So you can set these expiries that you want to trade with in the system itself. And on the expiry day on the expiry day, it will automatically roll over for you. The system will roll over the positions for you. We provide paper trading facility for all users. So we provide the paper trading facility to basically to check whether the system is meeting or placing the orders as per your requirement. Um, what I would like to highlight is it's paper trading is not a tool for back testing or forward testing kind of thing. It is meant to check the process of order placements, whether the signals are getting executed as per your requirement, whether the positions that are taken are as per your requirement, whether it is weekly, futures, or equity, to check whether the quantities are getting rightly executed on the expiry day, whether the execution is happening as per your timing requirement, whether the rollovers are happening as per the timing, as per your requirement. For checking the process, the paper trades are enabled for you. So once you check the system or the process is meeting your requirement, you can go for live trading as such. So for paper trading, there's a limitation. You can enable up to 3 paper trades. For live trading, there's no limitation. You can have run as many positions as possible. Then there are certain rules that we have set, which needs to be used along with the strategies that you configure, that you're deploying. These are broadly classified into 4, 5 categories. So, there are people who like to take only long trades. They buy signals only. So for those kind of traders, there's a symbol called or the rule called long only. So people who like to take only short positions, there is a rule called short only. If you want to trade both long and short, then there's a rule for long and short. And if your strategy is always in trade, either long or short, then we suggest the stop and reverse kind of rules. So based on your strategy that you run, you need to choose the appropriate rule. We will see way to check this when we get into the platform, because this is the most important or the critical part to understand. If there is a mismatch in the rule that you select and the strategy that you're running in your charting tool, then the orders that get executed will not be as per your requirement. So kindly ensure that you adapt the rule which is suitable to your uh, trading strategy. We will also look at a few of them, how to use that when we do the actual uh, setting up of the alerts in trading view today. Uh, if you're a option trader and you would like to trade various strategies like straddles or strangles or iron condors, etc. You can do that using a platform. Our platform is very, very flexible. You can select each leg of these strategies and define them what is that they are supposed to trade. So you can choose whether ATM, ITM, or ITM4, ITM10, OTM5, anything, buying or selling any of these combinations. For each leg, you define that, and based on the uh, signal that is generated from the charting tool, the multiple legs of option strategies will get executed. Any questions so far? Kindly use the Q&A box to type out your question. Let me try and answer them as we go along. So in terms of notifications, you can easily get a Telegram notifications. It's a simple process to set it up. For each of the strategies that you're running, you can get notifications on Telegram app as such. If you're a trader who is using a single strategy on multiple stocks, it could be equities, it could be futures. You can create a watch list of all the symbols that you want to trade, and depending on the signal generated for a particular symbol, the order will be executed in your account. So it's an automated process. There is a flexibility that you can define what is to be traded by adding it into the watch list, the quantity and the symbols, and upload it every time that you need that to be updated in the strategy. So you need not have to depend on anything else. You can create and modify the watch list as and when you require any number of times. So that flexibility is provided for you. Then reports can be downloaded for your analysis, and the reports could be for various signals that are received and orders placed and the positions taken. For each of the strategies, you can download the reports separately and analyze and use them for future modifications or changes that needs to be done in your strategy as such. Now, coming to the brokers with whom we have done the API integration, uh, we have close to about 27, 28 brokers with whom we have done the API integration. So if you already have an account with any of these brokers, you can automate your signals from the various starting tools that we had looked at. It could be TradingView, it could be AmiBroker, it could be charting, various things. So Zerodha, yeah, uh, we have done the API integration. However, kindly note Zerodha charges a monthly fee of 2,000 rupees towards their API. So apart from Algomojo's API, you will need Zerodha's API also for automation of orders to be placed in Zerodha account. Now, we have various plans for the API availability. So also we have a special offer for APIs, Algomojo APIs for integration with 4 brokers. So if you open a new account with any of these brokers, you get Algomojo APIs free for a life as such. Now we used to do this for almost all the brokers, but however there was a change in regulation, which due to which most of the brokers had to put a stop on the facility that they were extending to the users. However, we have currently 4 brokers who have agreed to provide this facility for users. So if you open a new account with Allies Blue or First Stock or Fires or Zebu, you get the Algomojo APIs free. So you may not have to have any subscription. You will get these APIs, Algomojo APIs, free for life as such. For the other brokers, like what we were looking at, rest of the brokers, you get a 7 days trial to check whether Algomojo platform is meeting your requirement. So you can check it, try it out for 7 days, and in case you feel that this platform meets your requirement in terms of the automation of your strategies, you can get into a subscription method with us. Yeah, there are various subscription plans available. It can be a monthly plan or uh, it can be a quarterly plan or a yearly plan. We will look at the plans as we go along. So it's pretty affordable, I would say. On an yearly basis, it works out to 500 rupees per month for you. If you already have an account with any of these brokers, we will not be able to extend the free APIs. However, you can open a new account and suppose you have it in Zebu, you can open a new account in Alice Blue or First Stock or Wires. All the brokers are equally good in terms of their platforms and their features and the ability to process your orders and place your orders. So you can try opening a new account with these brokers and avail the facility that we are providing.